Don Lewis, a wealthy businessman and the husband of Carole Baskin, mysteriously disappeared on August 18, 1997, from Tampa, Florida. His case has drawn significant attention, particularly after the release of the popular Netflix series Tiger King, which brought his disappearance back into the spotlight. Don Lewis was 59 years old when he vanished, leaving behind a life filled with unusual circumstances and contentious relationships. Don was a self-made millionaire who amassed his fortune through real estate and used car businesses. He was also heavily involved in exotic animal breeding, particularly big cats, which he and Carole Baskin co-founded through their animal sanctuary, Wildlife, on Easy Street, now known as Big Cat Rescue. However, by the mid-1990s, their marriage had become strained. Don reportedly wanted to move their exotic animal breeding business to Costa Rica, where he frequently traveled for both business and pleasure. Carole, on the other hand, did not share his enthusiasm for the move, which contributed to tension in their relationship. In the months leading up to his disappearance, Don's behavior reportedly became increasingly erratic. He told friends and family that he feared for his life and even filed a restraining order against Carole, claiming that she had threatened to kill him. The order was denied by the court. On the day of his disappearance, Don was said to be preparing for a trip to Costa Rica, though his plans were vague. His van was found abandoned at an airport, but no records indicated that he had boarded a flight. Don had left behind his passport, and there was no evidence of him leaving the country. After Don vanished, a lengthy investigation ensued, but no solid leads emerged. Carole Baskin told authorities that she believed Don may have flown to Costa Rica or suffered from some form of mental breakdown. Despite extensive searches, including around his properties and wildlife sanctuary, no trace of Don Lewis was ever found. His disappearance led to rampant speculation, with many suspecting foul play. Some believed that his business dealings in Costa Rica may have played a role, while others pointed fingers at those closer to home. The most widely circulated theory involves Carole Baskin herself. Accusations, particularly from Don's family and friends, implied that she may have been involved in his disappearance. Theories ranged from her feeding Don's body to their tigers to disposing of him on their property. Carole has consistently denied any involvement, maintaining that she had nothing to do with Don's disappearance. However, the lack of evidence and the unusual circumstances surrounding the case have fueled these suspicions for years. In 2002, Don Lewis was declared legally dead, 5 years after he disappeared, in accordance with Florida law. His multi-million-dollar estate was divided, with the majority going to Carole Baskin, while Don's children from his previous marriage received smaller portions. The terms of Don's will were also contentious, as his signature on the document has been questioned by handwriting experts, who suggested it might have been forged. However, no charges were ever filed in relation to the will. The disappearance of Don Lewis remains unsolved to this day. While there has never been enough evidence to charge anyone with a crime, the case has continued to capture public interest. With the 2020 release of Tiger King, new attention was brought to Don's case, leading to increased calls for further investigation. The Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office even reopened the case, asking for new tips and information. Despite the renewed interest, Don's fate remains a mystery. His story continues to be a source of intrigue and speculation, with many still seeking answers about what really happened to him. Thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to see more of our content, please hit the subscribe button.